A couple of days ago, Screen Rant published an article titled All of Stephen King's Works Ranked from Worst to Best. And, well, let's just say it's caused quite a stir on the Stephen King community. I've taken a look at the first two options, and holy shit, is it hilarious. I decided not to look at it, and I'm going to do my first reactions with you guys on camera, because I was scrolling through the first few, and I was like, okay, this is already fucked, so it has to be parody or something, but I want to react live on camera for you guys. So without further ado, here we are. All of Stephen King's novels ranked from worst to best according to Screen Rant. Number 61, The Gunslinger. The Gunslinger is the first installment of the Dark Tower series, introduces Roland, yada yada yada. It's not a bad novel, but it's the weakest of his entire bibliography. Okay. And then it says, King is recognized for his horror works. This is more fantasy, and this is clearly a new region for him, and it really shows in the text. What are you talking about? The Gunslinger is like a perfect Western fantasy tale, and like the second it starts, it's got like the greatest opening line in Stephen King history, and as the book goes on, it literally is like this beautiful dark gothic Western. Now granted, it's not a masterpiece by any means, but it's fucking good is the point, and it's creepy and it's great, and it's a brilliant attempt and really hooks in the audience for King's first go at horror. His worst book? Are you kidding me? Now the next one is more understandable. Cell. Now that I can understand. I've heard a lot of bad things about Cell. I haven't read it. I do have my copy right here ready to go when the time does come around. But, so Cell. All right, I'm not going to get too upset about its placement there. 59, Song of Susanna. Okay, I haven't read Song of Susanna yet. I have heard The Dark Tower in its latter half is not as good after Wizard and Glass ends. It's like, or after Wolves of the Call, I have heard some mixed reviews on the Dark Tower books past then. So I'm not going to get too triggered over this one. 58, Rage. Haven't read it, so I can't say too much, but I've heard great things about it, so okay. Gwendy's Button Box, I can accept that. 56, Wind Through the Keyhole. Haven't read. 55, The Regulators. Okay, now I've heard mixed things about The Regulators, but I can't speak to that necessarily. Rose Matter. 53, Dreamcatcher. Now, a lot of people feel like this should have been the worst book he's written. I've heard that from a good number of people, but let's keep reading and see. 52, Bag of Bones. 51, Dark Tower 7. 50, From a Buick 8. 49, Joyland. 48, The Dark Tower 3, The Wastelands. Are you high? 48? The Dark Tower Wastelands forces its characters to confront paradoxes they face traveling back to 1977. King adds numerous sci-fi elements that can overwhelm the casual reader. Dark Tower is interwoven narrative and the ability to draw someone in, but can lose the audience entirely. This installment has been cited as one that causes fans to either abandon the series or carry on until the end. It's definitely the best Dark Tower book out of the first three, so there's that. And someone made a good point. They said these reviews are written like someone who's only read a summary of the book and hasn't read the actual books. And you know what? I don't think this person has read them. 47, Blaze. 46, Doomakey. I've heard a lot of people love Doomakey, so I don't know what it's doing at 46. 45, Cycle of the Werewolf. Don't really care. 44, Colorado Kid. Don't really care. 43, Wizard and Glass. What are they doing? A lot of people think this is the best Dark Tower book, and a lot of people think The Dark Tower is Stephen King's best work. Therefore, Wizard and Glass is like upper echelon of King. At least top 25, and I'm loving it so far. I'm almost done it, but it's amazing. Like, let's give this a read. 42, Roadwork. 41, Eyes of the Dragon. 40, The Outsider. Okay. 39, Running Man. 38, Lizzy's Story. 37, Elevation. The Elevation, they're putting Elevation above classics, such as the first two Dark Towers. And they're putting it above stuff like they're putting Elevation above Gunslinger, Wizard and Glass. Like, huh? They're putting Elevation above Wastelands. 36, Desperation. 35, Talisman. 34, End of Watch. 33, Mr. Mercedes. 32, Tommyknockers. A lot of people think this is King's worst book. Let's see what they have to say about this. Tommyknockers is a book that King regards as outright awful. The author finds the Tommyknockers... Fans and critics didn't find the Tommyknockers nearly as bad as he did. It is a Lovecraftian tale with Stephen King stylization. There's very little wrong with it besides that it parallels other stories that precede it, and as a result, serves as comparison material to the Tommyknockers. Okay. 31, Dark Half. Okay, that's fine. 30, Black House. 29, Under the Dome. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Under the Dome. Sleeping Beauties. 26, Wolves of the Kala. We'll accept that. 25, Firestarter. 24, Christine. 23, Gerald's Game. 22, Thinner. 21, Dolores Claiborne. 20, Insomnia, which I'm super excited to read. 19, Finders Keepers. 18, Cujo. 17, The Long Walk. 16, Needful Things. 15, Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. 14, The Institute. 13, Doctor Sleep. 12, The Green Mile. 11, Salem's Lot. Okay. 10, Pet Cemetery. Should be higher. But okay, I don't know if I should. In my personal taste, it would be higher. 9, 11, 22, 63, which a lot of people regard as King's greatest work to date. 8, Drawing of the Three? What? Drawing of the Three is... Drawing of the Three accomplishes what the Gunslinger could not. Opens doorways to the lives of others who impact Roland's adventures. It is the perfect omnidimensional story that details elements of the series, whereas the first installment failed in doing so. Each installment of this novel has utilized its foundation of otherworldly travel to make the Dark Tower series what it is today. I'm not crazy about Drawing of the Three. I like it. I'm not in love with it. But the Drawing of the Three, I really liked it. Should it be above Pet Cemetery, Salem's Lot, The Green Mile? Drawing of the Three is not as good as Gunslinger, and it is... Okay, maybe it is. The Drawing of the Three is certainly not as good as Wastelands. Certainly not as good as Wizard and Glass. What else are they putting above this? They're putting Drawing of the Three above Mr. Mercedes, above Running Man Outsider. That is fucked. Number 7, Carrie. Fine, I love Carrie. 6, The Stand. And, okay, they're giving The Stand 2 places because of the revised edition. Whatever. Number 4, Dead Zone. Okay, I love Dead Zone. Don't get me wrong. But, I think it's not as good as some of the others that I've mentioned before it. Number 3, Misery. That's fine. I'll accept that. I'm surprised they're ranking Misery higher than 11/22/63. But let's see what they have to say about this. Okay, they just summarize the book. All right, interesting. Number 2, The Shining. Everyone saw that coming. And number 1, It. And I would agree with those. So, really, I can't argue too much in terms of personal taste with a lot of these. Because, I mean, a lot of them are just sort of personal taste, like I said. And then they have the classics as the top 10, obviously. But the thing that is absolutely abysmal here is their placing of the Dark Tower books. And perhaps, you know what? Perhaps this person just fucking hates fantasy because they ranked Drawing of the Three the most least fantastic. Well, it is fantastical them going through world hopping, but it takes place in New York friggin' city. So like, does this person just hate Midworld? Like, what? Come on! I can't believe that they're putting Drawing of the Three above Green Mile, Salem's Lot, Pet Cemetery, 11/22/63. Drawing of the Three is not better than those. And you're absolutely bonked out of your head if you think that. Who wrote this? Marion Phillips is a writer, reader, and horror fan based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's a dedicated historian, researcher, content creator, and works as a horror movie feature writer for Valnet at Screen Rant. Well, Screen Rant is obviously well known as being a pile of dog garbage. I mean, it's clickbait after clickbait after clickbait with Screen Rant. They constantly are publishing absolute garbage such as this. So perhaps we'll do more Screen Rant or Screen Rant article reviews soon, because holy shit, was that terrible. But yikes. Well, thanks for watching me go crazy on that list. Really, the Dark Tower was the standout problem there. But, like, anywho, I'm really curious what you guys think of this list. But my, oh my, that cracked me up, and I want to hear your guys' takes on it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And yeah, we're back at the desk, if you didn't notice. But that's just because I need to be on my computer, and I need a camera angle. We'll be back at the computer desk over there soon. But anyway, thanks so much, guys. Have a lovely, lovely day, and catch you later. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, I'm a man.